He can go in front of ESPN.
Nigga, my mama gonna go to war, nigga. I don't give a fuck how old she is or how old I am. So if I got a pops, that nigga gonna do this. We better do this. That's right.
Yeah. But now we're opening the door for all of these parents to start coming out and protecting their kids.
If you think that's bad, wait till you see Shador.
Right, it's about to get worse.
Dion already doing that. We all saw what we saw, and you know what we saw.
That's elementary school.
No.
That's like,
when you a teammate, he push him like, man, like, let's go. He push him like, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off me. No, don't touch me. Was it worth the $30,000? Now? In the moment.
In that moment.
Use up. You remember? Was it bingo night or was it? 44. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But I'm gonna keep it high level, and this is gonna just give you the beats. And I give you my opinion at the end on all of these topics. But what's going on, the core issue, is the carriage rights fee.
First of all, start off the right way. Exactly. Let me start out like that. This is why I'm broke and you got money. This whole Dak Prescott saga.
What are those? On the field, I got metric after metric. He's a winner. Okay, he's number one in all categories for the Dallas Cowboys first 5 seasons. Off the field, unquestionable character. Like, the only thing you got on Dak Prescott is, I am undisputed.
Oh, come on. And me playing basketball, and I just want to line up.
He's getting up.
And show, yeah, we doing this for real.
He's first.
I want to go rebound.
Shoot. This one?
Cut that up, baby. This boy, it's wet time. That's what I do.
I still don't know why this is a pick, except exceptional play by the defender. Look at that. 2 dudes reaching, and then he comes between them and say, let me split this bunk bed. And I'm out of here. Shotgun snap, slips. Oh, that's something. Sack on your first play ever in the NFL. Y'all know your nightmares came true. You're like, God dang. Oh, yeah, this ain't it. Look at this blitz right here.
I mean, he only knows so much what he's reading off stats, off paper. I mean, everything's good on paper. But I would always love to hear it from a player because they play the game.
What about a journalist? Like, being real, NARPs are journalists. Like, you're from that pool, right? So imagine somebody just said, you didn't play the game. I don't want to hear it.
She would have a living room full of people at about 10 p.m. probably every other Friday or Saturday. Come up here and I already know what they want, and I got to sing whatever song I got.
Did you say song. Sing, not rap? You said sing, huh?
Sing. Yeah, they ain't trying to hear no rap. They ain't trying to hear no rap. Yeah.
Well, you think you can do something with that?
Hey, man, Michael Jordan too light in the tail.
Okay, you know what? Big dog?
Yes.
I ain't light in the tail. If you want some of this, let's go one-on-one right now. Everyone's playing the hits, but I'm a DJ. And one thing I know from my DJing experience is that you don't just play the hits. You play things that people haven't found out about yet. Discovery. Not up to me. I don't have this ego where I'm a buck, talk trash, and be like, yo, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm gonna be like this. All right, I got enough talent. I got enough belief in me. I know what I want to do. Yep, let me go do it.
Boy. Yeah. What's cracking? From the jacket to the bagging, magging. Had to remix it today. Change it up, because it's a lot of people changing up in the sports world right now. People are acting different, brand new. Man, you should never give nobody no attention. Love to you guys, man. You know what happens when somebody gets attention. They want more. Yeah. So these microphones, these cameras is making people act different. Brand new. All love. All love. Thanks for rocking with your boy. Hydration Situation Live. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. And also become a member. All the above. I see you guys up in these comments. We're going to get to you. But first, we got to pay some respects, and I got to give you a quick story of the man, the myth, the legend. Rest in peace to the one great. Ooh, this one touched me a little bit here. Lou Holtz. Come on, y'all. Now, everybody of at least my generation, has a fond memory of this guy right here, Lou Holtz. Let me just tell you real quick, I got a chance to work with Lou Holtz at ESPN several years, and it took me so long to warm up to him, and it's not because he wasn't warm and open and inviting and just walking around like the living legend he is, like Yoda. Like every time he would say something to be so poetic, and I remember just looking at him, I used to joke with him all the time. I just say, you at home at night writing these things down, or are they just coming out your mouth? He's like, yeah, they just come out my mouth. And I was like, yeah, they flying out your mouth. I was like, Coach, stop spitting. And we used to always laugh at each other because he was like, you over there talking fast, and then he over there spitting. But I would tell you this, man. They always say never, meet your fantasy. Don't ever, meet your hero. Don't ever date your fantasy, all that kind of stuff. There are exceptions to every rule. Lou Holtz, man, I'm not lying. Because I grew up, Jerome Bettis, Rocket Ishmael, you are Todd Light. I'm like, I wish I could be as good to be recruited by Notre Dame. And when I got a chance to really hang with Lou Holtz, man, that dude was so genuine to the core, so real. Rest in peace to the great Lou Holtz right there. Give him a blah, blah, blah. Man, I tell y'all, the one thing I hate about life is it has to end. Everything else I can deal with. But when don't get me started. I'm about to start crying because all I think about is my itty bitties, and there's going to be a day where they're like, Daddy was. And my father's still here. My mother passed away 21 years ago in 3 days. So we celebrated her going to her Angel Day, as they call it, 21 years. And, man, my kids I showed them a picture, and it was a stab in the heart, even though it was real. They just looked at the picture like, that's just a picture. I don't know that person at all. Oh, painful. But life goes on, the circle of life, man. So I play that song every single morning to wake my kids up. You know the song from The Lion King. Ah, la ring, oh. And my kids be doing this. And then at the end, every time my son, who's getting bigger, this sucker 5 feet already, 10 years old, he goes, and the circle of life. At the end it goes, boom. I always got to pick him up. Oh, I'm about to cry. And then I put him down. There's going to be a day I can't pick him up. And there's going to be a day I'm not putting them down. Love, man. Well, let's get to some of the NFL breaking news. Pretty painful for some guys out there as we're starting to see the Cardinals are going to release Kyler Murray, who I always think higher of than the average Bear. I think this dude is insane. Now, not the most consistent animal in the bunch, and obviously his production and the roller coaster ride they've been on, and the fact that they have never gotten over any humps, let alone the hump, they like, we good, right? They're just sitting there in the sea, like the sea of mediocrity. Have you ever been in the sea of mediocrity? Like, you're not gonna kill it, but you ain't gonna get killed. Nice little C+. Just mediocrity. So they're like, nah, we're good, big dog. We're good. So now they want to talk about it. They want to talk about it right now. All right, dog. Go ahead, Conrad. Talk to me.
Yesterday, he released a statement online that I thought was really well done and really well executed. I think we have it, in which he apologized to the Cardinals fans for not breaking the 77-year drought in this organization. I am sorry. I failed us. I also like the final paragraph where he says,
well, all right, first of all, this is a Princeton guy speaking, so always got to show love to the Ivy. Shout out to Kyle Brett. Also, is this a Jerry Curl? S-Curl? What we got here? A kit? Like, we stuck in a lot of places if we Kyler Murray's hair right now. My son is kind of in that world, so I need some advice. I need Kyler to lead the way right now. I don't know what we doing up there. Coming to America 3?
I am prepared for whatever's next. I trust in God and my work ethic. Now, that set off a lot of people. There's always opinions about Kyler. And a lot of people, when they saw the words work ethic and Kyler Murray in the same context, to dust off the same Call of Duty jokes, the study clause jokes, and just play them one more time for the crowd.
Man, that's the one thing I hate about reputation, is that it takes forever to build it. Like, oh, he's cool. Oh, he's cool. Oh, he really cool. Oh, he's super cool. And then you do one thing they don't either understand, they misconstrued, or yeah, you did step in it. Rap. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was destroyed in a second, right? Damn.
I think that is so lazy, and I think it is someone who is not paying attention. You understand the study clause. It was rough. We talked about it a lot. I talked about it a lot. It was 4 years ago. It was an entire Olympics ago when that thing happened. They were in Beijing, and you were on Mars if you are still bringing that up. Call of Duty Kyler jokes in 2026. It's Rogers ayahuasca jokes. It's Jameis crab legs. It's Patrick Mahomes Kermit the Frog. It's Daniel Jones fell down once. It is so tired and so weak. Understand the journey that Kyler Murray has been through before you dust off the same old jokes. Understand his actual work ethic that he developed and matured. In 2023, Kyler Murray had a major knee injury. Then they fired his coach. He missed the first 9 games of the next season in Arizona, finally starting a game for the first time in 11 months. And it was
I love this. We need more of this. This is real work here. I like people looking down at their notes. I like people looking at the computer. I like people referencing things. I like people actually giving us the devilish details instead of this highbrow ass narrative that, we got some narrative ones coming up. You know this show right here. We got Stephen A. Smith beef with Zion exploding. We're going to talk about Jeremy Lin and Gilbert Arenas on Kobe Bryant, different versions. We're going to go there. Tom Brady. Oh, man. Maxx Crosby. Oh, they're going at it. Let's go.
It was a walk-off win. A couple weeks later, Kyler Murray goes into Pittsburgh and wins. A few weeks later, he goes into Philadelphia, the reigning NFC champs, and wins on a terrible team that was 1-8. Then in 2024, Kyler Murray was fantastic.
I get it. Okay, all right. Starting to feel like I'm at the funeral for the gangster, for the gangbanger. And that was my homeboy, but I know why I'm here. Let's just say he didn't do all things good, okay? I see 38-48-1 as a starter, and you keep telling me, man, in 2024, I was like, yeah, I get it. But Big Dog is laying down right now because you know why. Do we want to talk?
Who has shown maturity between the ears, maturity between the lines. And listen, he's never going to play for the Cardinals again. He's never going to wear red. That is all dead. But if you're looking for a video game storyline, I'm looking for a Red Dead redemption for Kyler Murray, and I think you should be too.
I like that. Blah, blah, blah. He's trying to exercise his own demons because he went there on Kyler Murray. You know he was going in on him. Now he like, hey, y'all stall him out. Chill. Like, dog, you know all these cuts on my face? That's from you. And now you talking about chill after you got your licks in? Nah, respect to Mr. Brandt for doing what he just did there. Angry runs. I like it. I like it. I like it. Kyler Murray is talented, y'all. Super talented. Like, if y'all forgot, I'm going to remind y'all. Some people thought he was insanely talented. Like, yo, better than some of the guys you think are insanely talented still. Y'all don't believe me? I got some receipts.
If Kyler Murray right now was the quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, we'd have much more confidence in them to win the Super Bowl. Period. We would. It wouldn't be a discussion. We wouldn't be sitting here talking like, you know what? Yeah, they can because the quarterback's really good, because the team's really good, and everybody loves the color purple. It looks good on uniforms. He wouldn't have said all that.
Okay. Look, everybody got freezing cold takes, so this is not no shot at Ryan Clark. I may take a shot at what's going on up here and up here and really up here. I mean, whoa, it's a battlefield, as my uncle used to say. Boy, if somebody flew over your head, they see a battlefield full of soldiers with their fist balled up.
He would have been like, if Kyler Murray's the quarterback of this team, I see them in the AFC Championship going toe-to-toe, head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs because he does add that extra dimension. And this is not knocking Lamar Jackson at all.
Oh, it's not? I love when we say, watch how many times just in today's show you gonna hear somebody diss somebody, be like, there's no shot at him. Just take the shot, dog it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I really had a gun and I'm pointing it at you, right? Let's not be gory, but you know what I'm talking about. Water gun. Bow! And then I say, oh, that wasn't a shot at you. But you like, hey! Like, dog, we know what a shot is. You ain't got to explain it. If you didn't do it, we would know it's not a shot. If you did, you can't unexplain it. God dang it.
Sometimes you got to choose between Kobe and Shaq or Penny and Shaq. Sometimes you got to choose on whether you're going to sign Weezy or Lil Turk. You got to make these decisions. And in making this decision, if you were starting your team, Kyler Murray would be your guy. It's not that I wouldn't take Lamar. It's just that with what I've seen from them, even with Lamar winning an MVP.
I got to stop. Oh, I just got that Dan Orlowski itch again where I'm over here grading Fernando Mendoza after 8 games and saying, I don't know if he's the #1 overall pick. That says 8 games. How you finish? I thought it was how you finish in life, right? Ain't how you start. Ask her. Was she like, ooh, it's how he finishes.
If I had to put one at quarterback and say, this guy takes X team to the championship, I'd always pick Kyler Murray first. If Kyler
I had to hear that again. Blah, blah, blah. I will always take Kyler Murray first. Told you the dude was talented. I mean, ain't no denying. I won't deny her. He a straight rider. It just ain't worked out yet. So he may be a glorified Sam Darnold, because we know Sam Darnold, number 3 overall pick, and then it didn't work. But then it fell off at the end, then work. Maybe we get a breath of fresh air. Where will Kyler Murray go and have a shot at starting, if not insert him as the starter? Like, I think if I'm Kyler Murray, I'm in a position still, don't get it twisted, where I should be the starter. Beat it up in the comments. Give me some teams. Give me some teams where you trading in your starter for Kyler Murray right now. 19 right now. And boy, that rap group that they were going to form with that hair, that was a style back then. You know, everybody do their hair and then they kind of get some glue tips or something and then they just make it look nappier and all that. Crazy. And also the word nappy. People got mad at the word nappy at a certain point. I couldn't believe it, because I thought that word was that was my childhood word. Oh, man, crazy. So anyway, Kyler Murray, watch yourself. You ain't the only one on the block, though. Watch yourself. We got other people on the block, too. It's real out here. Let's see. Who else on them streets? Soon it's going to be this guy right here. We know who that is. That is the Patriots, who informed 4-time Pro Bowler wide receiver Stefon Diggs. They're releasing him after the start of the league year next week, per sources. Yeah. Just give me a name and number. Who said that? Who cutting him? Who forgot the Patriot way? Did he forget the Patriot way? Sounds like he did. TJ, remind him.
This is what I tell the young dudes that I deal with as they advance in their career. When they start to talk about your personal life over your production, it's a problem. Because when your production was through the roof, they didn't give a damn about your personal life. They tolerate things in your personal life. When they start doing that, that's the beginning of the end.
Okay, I got to take some credit for this. Look, this ain't plagiarism because I don't even own it, but I did originate this thing. I used to always say when personality trumps production, you got a problem. And I've said it 1,000 times, and I said it 1,000 times in front of TJ, so I'm not saying he plagiarized me, but he got it off. Get it going.
I don't know Stefon Diggs. I met him. I know he a worker. I know people that have played with him that love him. He'll be okay. He'll find a team. Now, he ain't going to find a team that was going to pay him $23 million, but he has to be careful moving forward from here on out. This should be a wake-up call for him moving forward. Like, your chef is going to sue you.
Man.
Now you got to get an attorney. What does she want, 10 grand? You giving an attorney more than 10 grand. You should have just given it to her. This is what I tell the young dudes.
Game on game. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, how to navigate through this thing that no one's ever been through before, at least you haven't, right? Nobody's experiencing the NFL and fame and, you know, Cardi B is your girlfriend, all that kind of stuff. Nobody's ever been through all that, and certainly you haven't. Like, nobody. Like, think about your life. Nobody has ever experienced everything you've experienced. You don't even think about it like that. You be like, oh, I did that. My homie did that. No, he didn't. Y'all may do the same thing and do it way different. I know I could be in the same situation with somebody and I read it different. I go to a concert with my boy. We leaving the concert. I'm like, damn, I'm sweating and all this stuff. I'm like, damn, that was dope. He like, it was all right. And then you know in that moment, you do, man, don't kill my high. You like, don't kill my high. I don't even want to ask why was it all right, but you know you do. And then you go into it. That's the point. We all got different experiences, but this is way too late for a wake-up call if you Stefon Diggs. Come on. Like, I think Stefon Diggs walks into any situation, all these situations with his eyes wide open. I think he does. I think he likes to smoke. Here's the thing. One, sooner or later it's going to get hard to breathe if you love to smoke. But two, not with the Patriots. The Patriot way still exists. Oh, it wasn't just Belichick. Oh, it just wasn't Tom Brady. Kraft upstairs. Now, here's another level to it. Kraft done had his own conversations and issues, and they were talking about his personality more than his performance as an owner. We all know, right? 8 minutes. What they say? 8 minutes. It takes 8 minutes. That sucker from brakes to gas, it was 8 minutes. That's moving, baby. And the point is, I don't need that smoke. People kind of forgot about it, which no one ever forgets. They just stopped talking about it. It's not priority. So why it's not priority? Do I need a receiver bringing craziness up in here? Because then y'all start writing these articles and y'all say, for the famed owner who, you know how it go. When they, oh yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. You start writing them articles. I could tell you right now, Bob Kraft, shout out to another Ivy Leaguer. Shout out to Columbia right there, Robert Kraft. You know what I'm saying? L.A. on him. Hey, Robert Kraft, homie. Straight up. I went to the same school as him, homie. You got some problems with Kraft, homie? Got some problems with me, homie. It's real dudes in L.A. that act like that, and I'll just start giggling. I'm like, what's wrong with you, dog? Don't shoot. Real spit. He don't want them problems. He don't want them problems.
The Patriots and veteran wide receiver Stefon Diggs are parting ways. The Patriots have reportedly informed Diggs that he will be released at the start of the new year next week, just 1 year after he signed a 3-year, $69 million deal with the team.
Damn. Hold up. Okay, Ocho.
Yeah.
Now I thought he done a great job in the locker room.
Superb.
I thought he was great being available when he played. Like, you know, he balled out.
All right, the problem wasn't the locker room. The problem wasn't the field. It was off of it. All of that. That's the problem.
Good veteran presence in the locker room. What's up? What's going on?
I think the distractions off the field is too much for them. Now, all this, everything is an allegation. None of it has been proved. But I just think for that, Ocho, you played in that organization. And even though the coach isn't there that coached you, the principles still apply.
Yes, sir.
I think that I for me personally, I could be wrong. I could be totally off. But I just think the constant and that, I think it's like, nah, this is not what we're looking for.
Probably too much. I mean, also that too, obviously, NFL, most teams, they're going younger too. I mean, I think Diggs had a great season, Joe. He had a 1,000-yard season. He's gonna get picked up. He's gonna be somewhere else.
Hold on, dog. Stop. We ain't got to fill time here. This is obvious. The dude was doing too much dust. He pig-pen. Everywhere you go, just kicking up dust. Fine, be famous. It's okay. You know the NFL ain't the league for all that fame stuff. And if you're going to be famous, it better be starting on the field. You got to be more famous on the field than off the field. Be real. You date Cardi B, and Cardi B, look, it ain't even his fault, but he's responsible. You can't have somebody like Cardi B be your lady, and then everything she does comes back to us. Her famed boyfriend for the New England Patriots. Man, we don't want to be in that article. We don't want to be in that video. We don't want to be all that anti-Trump, she's supporting Trump. We don't need none of that. Kraft like, damn it, don't you know Trump my dog? I don't need none of this. Don't you know I already been to the spot? 8 minutes. I don't need none of this. That's part of it. Part two is you always want to go young in the NFL. One, young guys are in better shape. Even though they don't play the game always as well as an older veteran. An older veteran, he costs $23 million. I can go get 23 receivers undrafted and pay them minimum. And they're going to run some routes. One thing I do know, I could go down the street right now to the local high school and guarantee you I could find me some receivers. Now, are they going to be Stefon Diggs? Hell no. But you add them all up, I might get that. Give me 3 guys that give me 400 yards each. I got Stefon Diggs. Jesus. Receiver? No. Don't play a receiver. It's too many dudes walking around here 6'2", 210 that can run a 4.5. That's you could go to the liquor store right now and find you a receiver. Running backs too. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm different. You ain't finding 6'4", 280 running a 4.6 everywhere. You ain't. You got to go somewhere where they sing songs. That's where you find me.
I won't be surprised if he ends up in Baltimore. I'm just throwing it out there right now, being that's not too far, if I'm not mistaken. He's from Maryland. The DMV area. Yeah, he's from the DMV area, so don't be surprised if he ends up in Baltimore. Just know I said it first. And every time I say something on the show, for some reason, Unc, I'm always right, and it always happens. But that's neither here nor there. But he had a good season last night. True leader. He did.
He played well. He did what they brought him there to do.
Yeah, but he should. I mean, God dang. This is why I didn't date nobody famous with a name. One, I hate famous women, and I know that could be clipped and taken a long way. I don't care. I don't like famous women because the attention that they get. First of all, women already get attention. Okay, they get attention when they 11, when they 15, when they 20. You can't go to high school. Everybody in the class got a crush on me. Like, that's fine. But when they famous, oh my God, it's the worst. You want to know why it's the worst? Because I play a sport where that ain't real currency. That's why I couldn't date a famous woman, because I was like, I'm grinding. Last thing I need is luxury. And I knew a lot of people that were hanging with the Kardashians and dating them, all them dudes. Name them. Yep. They all, because I knew the Kardashians before they blew up. So I'm knowing all these dudes now, all of a sudden going to them. And this is what happened. They got turned out. Dude, we grinding, dog. We got to go run the sand dunes today at 7:30 in the morning. I can't hear about a Vegas trip this afternoon on the PJ. You want to know why? It's going to distract us a little bit. Or it ain't, but it will. Now we working out. Where we going to work out tomorrow since we're going to Vegas? We could be back here at the sand dune again. No. We in Vegas now. Guess where we working out? At the resort damn gym and weight room. Don't get out of my face with this Nordic track. What the fuck? I can't work out with 80 pounds. I'm doing this. I seen it. I wasn't perfect either. Now, let me tell you now. The women who weren't famous, those are my homegirls. I was like, oh, no, you move, girl. I don't need the attention. I need the mention, not the attention. You know what I'm saying? So I just seen guys get turned out. Next thing you know, they talking about, we're going to Barcelona next week. You guys up to it? Saint-Tropez at the end of the month, who's down? Turks at the end of the summer, who's up? Oh, no, we got to be in camp. When's camp? And Eve is sitting there looking at that apple with that snake by her, and Adam's sitting there like, what? When's camp? July 20th. No, we got to report a little later. Oh, perfect. Let's make it work. I'm telling you.
I thought he did a great job. Look, I thought he did a great job of catching the ball. I thought he did a great job with Drake May. I thought he didn't have any bad mannerisms when he was on the field. He wasn't pouting on the sideline. He wasn't loafing on the field. I loved everything. I loved everything about what he was doing on the field. Hey, whatever happened with his relationship, I don't care anything about that.
But you can't do that. See, look, I don't care either. But in the job you have, they care a whole lot. You know, football is militaristic. Football, the NFL is about uniformity. Militaristic and uniformity. That means we don't want you too big. Like, be as big as you can be, but we got to be bigger. We got to benefit from your bigness. Pause. Right? And we got to stay together. This ain't the NBA, dog. Not what you want. Okay? So whenever you do all of that, it's okay, Tom Brady, Giselle. You want to know why? Giselle ain't popping off in every damn article and headline. She making that dough. She traveling the world. But more importantly, Brady, how many rings you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's sucker doing the 10 crack commandments on his fingers. So, go ahead. Go ahead. Do you, boo-boo. Now, Travis Kelce's in an interesting situation. Taylor Swift ain't popping off all the time. She's big, though. It's gigantic. But Travis Kelce's still playing well. They still, at the end of this dynasty, it's probably over, but whatever. And he's still playing well enough. But don't lie. It's accelerated now we talking about, are you retiring this year or are you going next year? It's accelerated it even for somebody who's not in the smoke. But Cardi B, that's straight up mess. Not talking about her, talking about what comes with her.
Wish both of them the best. If they're together, stay together. If not, that's okay too. But I just think knowing the Patriots and that organization, how they, if it ain't football related, they ain't trying to hear about it.
Yep, that part.
Damn. Yeah, he got some juice left though. I know he ain't done.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you got to think about it. So now he's going to get another year. So he'll be 2 years removed, Ocho, from that ACL. So he should be better.
Better than he was this year. Yeah,
I agree. I totally agree with that.
Damn, props to him. Blah blah blah. Because I know he lives a life. I mean, look, you could take your training on the road. I'm not going there. This is not 1974. You know what I mean? It's not the year I was born. I get it. You can take your training on the road, but be real. This is why teams always harp on, can you come to these voluntary workouts? Because they know that structure, that support. Like, think about it. You're the same way. If I looked at your life based on just the nights you slept at home and your production and the nights you slept away in your production. Come on now. Y'all got to be like me. Every time I get in that car service or I drive my car and park at the airport, whatever it is, once I get to the airport, I start metamorphosizing like into a new energy. I'm excited. And don't look, when I played ball and I was single, I love to mingle. I'm walking through that airport, got my Louis rolling bag, got my flip-flops on, and I'm acting like nobody see me because I want everybody to see me. Come on now. You know when you land what you about to do. Getting that Uber, you're like, what's up? Yeah, to the hotel. Yeah, to the Waldorf. Get in that lobby, they looking like, oh, excuse you. You looking around, you can smell it. You look at that hotel bar, you like, see you soon. It's a wrap. You can't go nowhere. Everything is cracking. You just got energy. Do you go to bed at the same time when you're in a hotel, when you're at home? Anybody? Don't get me started. So that's the point. You know what I mean? And the point is, even if your reality is, I'm grinding, I'm a baller, all that, the perception, you can't even ignore it. Imagine you Bob Kraft or you the president of football operations and you just looking at your phone and you see Cardi B. You're like, Cardi B? Why do I mean, I like her songs, but why? Oh, that's Stefon's girlfriend. Then you read the article. Whoa, Jesus. Then you see the video. Oh, God, damn, saved. You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too much for what we do, okay? Football is militaristic. Football is uniformity. We stick together, and we ain't trying to cause all that ruckus. Simple as that, all right? So now, let's get into this. Speaking of not trying to cause no ruckus, but ruckus getting caused, Maxx Crosby, what you gonna do? Jesus. I like her already because she laughs when she talks like me. But damn, who you related to? She royalty or something with all them rings on? That is cute, though. I can't lie. I love women. Cut your hair. I don't care if it's long, make it shorter. If it's short, make it shorter. I like the closer to, like, I just like that little fluff and all that. But more importantly, why she got on the Jets? Is that Jets? Is he trying to send us a little subliminal? Is he shooting a subliminal at us? I don't know. Here's the thing. She wants this to pop off. Maxx Crosby, understated. Let's see how this plays. Is that the homie or is she the host? Or is she both? Because she good with this setup.
Are you excited? Seems like a great guy. Absolutely.
That's good. Look at you knowing there's a new coach.
Okay.
Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And look, just for like observation purposes, is this a style or she just got caught slipping? I don't know. Kind of fresh though. I won't deny you. That's kind of dope. All right. I'm watching that podcast going forward. Well, Maxx Crosby, since you don't want to really answer things and people want to, no, let's not go there yet. Let's let Max try and explain what he's going through before we let other people try to talk for him. Shall we, Max?
Tunnel vision.
Right. Real spit. Like, that tunnel vision, man, the great ones really got that. Like, that's why, and you can see it evolving. The 80s, I ain't even gonna go to the 70s. I'm stuck with smoking cigarettes and having malt liquor at halftime. But they had tunnel vision. They go out there, you okay, Jack? Yeah, I'm good. Shit. What's the play? Shit. You know what I mean? Those guys. And then the 80s, you saw them partying like they let the world know they were out. They in them streets, falling asleep behind the wheel, riding the white horse, all that. And balling, Hall of Fame worthy. Then the 90s, you start seeing them kind of clean it up. You just keep fast forwarding to where there's a Stefon Diggs who got a tunnel vision. Hey, I'm with Cardi B. I know you know Kraft and y'all all kick it with Trump. I get it. At the same time, now y'all ain't throwing the ball in the Super Bowl. I don't know what the hell that was, but right? So you got to have that tunnel vision, man. And frankly, no matter who you are, if you can't just be like, all right, okay, I'm here, but I'm not here, locking in, you need to do some yoga. So you can preach, blah, blah, blah. Attention is invention. You want something to happen. You want to create something. You want to make a life. You want to make something real. Don't just be around it. Don't just be with it. Be into it. It'll work. It will. That's just how the world works. And here's the thing. Beat up in the comments because I see y'all right now coming at me. Y'all don't like short hair? Psh, y'all tripping. Brooklyn. I see you, Brooklyn Shogun and Big Cheeseroni. Y'all talking about long hair for the win. Look, I'm not, stop it. I like tacos. I like it more with ketchup. It ain't no difference. Like I'm going to love me a taco. Taco Bell, I don't put ketchup on. Tacos at the crib, ketchup all day. I'm still eating tacos. Here's it. Long hair, short hair. Love it both. The thing I love more than both, the lengths. Even though I think short hair just brings out their face more. Like long hair is just like, all right, I see you in there, My Little Pony. But you know, when you take that hair on, you start seeing like Halle Berry, we still looking like, you're like, God dang. But long as it smells good. I don't care. Put some Weller Balsam in there. Put some, I don't know, some Head and Shoulders, whatever it is. Some peach pomegranate fruit passion, whatever it is. Just make your hair smell good. Oh, he says, oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You know, you ever been somewhere like at a mall or something, you know, that Bath and Body Works store? They still got that? They still got malls? Anyway, you walk by, I ain't been to a mall in a decade. You walk by somebody, I don't care who. She could be built like a water balloon, right? It could be SpongeBob's sister. And your nose go, you like, whoa. And then you're like, whatever she is, if she was a 1, she's a 10 now. Nah, about a 2. Well, the point is, if it smells good, Lord, that smell good that was a craze. That was real. All right, Jim Rome, what's going on with Maxx Crosby? What's going on with the Raiders? What's going on with Tom Brady?
He pops in 4 times a year, calls shots from wherever the hell he is, and just leaves his creepy lapdog, narc, wellness guru, behind in his stead to make everybody uncomfortable. No wonder Max wants out. And he absolutely should. Anybody who wants to win should be running away from this slab of bacon and his wellness coordinator. I'm telling you, this dude's got the best job ever. Think about it. Best job ever. He only has to show up 4 or 5 times a year. He has almost total autonomy and power. He can say and do whatever the hell he wants from wherever the hell he wants, all while having his rats and moles report to him while he runs an NFL franchise remotely.
Now, this is tough. The owner has it like this if he wants it too. And I've seen some owners that loosely are connected to the franchise. Like they know they got their office, they know they got their corner suite, all that. But at the same time, you ain't seeing them all the time. But they got who? Everyone else. They're rats and moles, or whatever you want to call it. Everyone in that building is exchanging information. Let's not get it twisted. You don't believe me? Go to the water cooler. Why are people gathered around there? Why you can't hear anything they're saying? You think they're there for water? They just sitting there with water? Oh, yeah, we're just here for the water. Y'all over there whispering. Y'all over there gossiping. Y'all over there exchanging information. Don't act like that. Don't act like the assistant coach ain't going up to the offensive coordinator, D coordinator. He ain't going to the head coach. Head coach ain't going to the president of team operations. He ain't going to the GM. He ain't going to the capologist. Come on, man. Now, the problem is you got to give the proper optics. It got to work, and you got to get the proper optics. Nobody give a damn how many days you in there. Nobody does, really. As long as it's working, if it looks well-oiled, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. The Raiders aren't good. Whatever you're doing doesn't work. Another team that is good, doing the exact same thing, won't deal with this criticism because it's working.
Hell, best job ever, but he's doing the worst job ever. Man, that is good work if you can get it.
Oh, that's good work too. Jim Rome, shout out to the legend who used to give me opportunities to go on his show. I used to host his show all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Now that's, look at, here's a good joke. Now that's some work if you can get it. Jim Rome been in, I told y'all how rich Jim Rome is. Jim Rome, of all broadcasters, he definitely top 5. He probably is top 3. He might be 1. I wouldn't put a gun to my head and say, but I'm like, Jim Rome's probably made the most money. He was making $20 million a year in 03, 05. He lived next to Kobe, y'all. This is when Kobe was getting 3-peats. After 3-peat. After that, and then Shaq gone. Oh, where your neighbor at? Oh, it's Jim Rome over there. Jim Rome been eating. But he got that face like he been eating too. That Hollywood face. He done got some work done, something. Something got him stuck there. I ain't doing nothing to my face. Now I do something to my belly. I ain't gonna lie. I'll do all that. You can do any other body part, but not my face. I don't want to look like Catman. Can't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. All right. It's time to get into our beef section. So beat it up in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking. And we're going to have a little fun with some beef. A lot of cats going back at it. Oh, man. Love to Dr. Ray in there. Marcellus. Roman's hilarious. Randy Ballin. I see you guys. Keep beating it up in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe. Like right now. Every single person. Somebody. Anybody. Everybody. Like. Hit the button. Subscribe to the channel. And then more importantly, become a member. Mr. Lucius Needful's in here. I see you, member. If I told my woman that she looked bad before she got her hair cut, I'd be in trouble. Yeah, it's a thin line between telling your lady the truth and then what she needs to hear and what she wants to feel. Because sometimes she look a mess. You be looking at her like, yo. Now, I know I look a mess more than her, so this ain't going to hurt my feelings, baby. I'm talking about yours. You're like, what do you think? You like it? And them fat-ass heels, them old big girl heels, I'll be like, them church Sunday schools. I'm like, how do I say this? Because I'm not good at lying. Like, I'm horrible at lying. Matter of fact, I don't like to lie. That's why. But there are times where I kind of take it, I round off the edges, and I'll be like, no, that's all right. See how my voice changed already? See, it's okay. You can tell when I'm lying. It's straight up. Now, right here is beef time. Y'all know 50 Cent right now is in the beef with T.I. And T.I. got the whole family rapping against him. So I want this to be our intro to our beef segment. Check this out. They got a celebrity power slap AI version.
Welcome back to the Power Slap competition. 50 Cent against T.I. It's going down, and it is...
Dog, AI, what though? AI is insane. Rick Ross, big and little, like he's stuck. Like, I don't know. You can tell me he weighed 240 and you can tell me he weighed 180. I'll be like, yep. Ja Rule, shout out to him. I love Ja Rule. Good dude. And Tiny, right? That's Tiny. Hey, girl. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. This is... Look how real it is. Look how real it is.
Intense. As you can see, we have celebrities in the building.
She crying.
And we are ready to go.
She crying.
Tip is first, and he is ready in position. 50 does not look worried.
Wow.
Charge up. Wow. Great impact. Look at the...
You gotta be kidding me. This can't be. I know it's not real, so why would I say it's real? But look at them, how they got them going. Oh my God, keep going.
Support from his wife. T.I. trying to keep his composure. Even his gremlin son King is here.
Oh, come on. King can rap though a little bit.
Seems to be laughing off the punch. Here he goes up next. Tip is still excited and pumped.
How they do
very
this?
Confident, his hand out, ready to go for his turn.
Oh God.
Tip is still holding it together. Let's see. Oh my
Jeez.
God. He slapped the sonic rings out of his ass. His wife can't even believe it. Look at this. She faints down on the ground.
I didn't see this.
50 still extremely confident. Look at the slow motion play. I can't believe Rick Ross gets up. He's going to start something with 50.
Oh man, first of all, if Rick Ross can move like that, whoa, he ain't moved like that ever. How they do this? Somebody break it down, beat it up in the comments. This is insane. This is so good.
Oh no, you know they don't get along. He was Diddy's old boyfriend. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Shit out of him. Oh my
Powder. Y'all remember that? Powder. Oh, don't you get up. Look at Ja Rule. Ooh, you can tell he ain't an athlete. Look at this. Look at heel toe. No, that's too much.
Ja Rule comes in. He wants a piece.
Murder. Oh, goodness.
Doing some weird Dr. Strange shit, gets out of his body and floats out the arena.
All right, well, I told you the beef section is here. What the hell was that? Oh, man. Well, if that didn't get you into the mood, this certainly will. All right, we're going to go into this extensively because it's Stephen A. Smith versus the New Orleans Pelicans versus Zion Williamson versus social media versus the NBA versus all former players versus all current players. It's crazy.
I say this respectfully to Zion Williamson. We're very happy for you. But I want to piggyback off of what Perk added because it's incredibly important. Nothing was made up. The information that emanated about Zion Williamson, yeah, it came from inside the organization. It came from people even closer than that.
Now, to make a man feel like he's been betrayed, to make a man feel like he has to question his circle of loyalty, obviously that's one of the weapons in art of war, right? But at the same time, that's low. That's dirty. We know where information comes from. It comes from people who are informed. It's called information. But to say, hey, you better watch, but you don't know who to watch because I'm not going to say it. You know, they're my sources. And the fact is, he started off with, I'm being honest, I'm not making this up, but people told me this. At the same time, I'm not going to tell you who told you that. You're trying to create like really some hysteria. You're like really trying to make this guy like beat his brain up trying to figure this out. It's a tactic. I don't know how real it is, but it's a way.
To Zion Williamson, I'm going to leave it at that. People that called up and encouraged us to get his ass because of some of the things that he was doing.
Now, that's why I don't believe, not saying he's lying. I'm just telling you, you don't have to be lying. I just don't think you're telling the truth. You're trying to tell me people close to him, they may be yes men, and they saying, we are trying to work on this guy and he can't get over this hump. He got this food addiction. So now we need you to embarrass him to do it. Somebody may think that, not many, because they should know that ain't going to work. Like the dude's already been scrutinized since hello, and now you're going to say, add a little more gas to that. Maybe that will work. To do what? For him to stop having a food problem? First of all, do you know what people with food problems look like? Let's just say they can't dunk, okay?
You got people that are alcoholics. You got people that are drug addicts and stuff like that. What was Zion's problem? Food addict. The joke was everybody in New Orleans, they cooked. It could be everybody from a restaurant, a chef, to your grandmama, all right? Anybody that cooked knew about Zion Williamson, and he knew them.
Okay. Let's breathe. Two things here. Zion does not have a food addiction problem. I guarantee you that. You know that too as well. This is entertaining. I can't lie, so he's doing his job. But stop. And if he does have an addiction problem, food addiction, Stephen A., are you serious? You really about to go clown this dude over addiction problem? A real addiction? So either he has it or he doesn't. You tell me. Because the way you talking, he must not have one because you got jokes. Unless you really want to clown the addicts. Is that what we doing?
They were on a first name basis because that brother ate a lot, okay? You even had rumors, and literally, I'm here thinking it was a joke, and somebody told me to go on the air and point out how he got busted hiding food under his bed.
Another thing I don't believe, you may not be lying, but you ain't telling the truth. NBA doesn't have curfew. Y'all know that? Oh, I remember the day I found that out. I was like, damn, I picked the wrong sport. Oh, I forgot. I didn't pick this sport. It picked me. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. But I remember, they don't have curfew. They got trust. And they got dudes that make way too much money and way too powerful. Be like, coach, I'm in the bed. It's 11 o'clock. What time we play? 7:30 tomorrow night. Man, get your ass up and go out and hit the streets. They don't have curfew. So, since they don't have curfew, I'm giving you professional and personal. Since they don't have curfew, who in the hell going in their room looking for something? And if you go in their room, trust me, it's going to be something under the bed, but it ain't pepperoni. It's tenderoni. Jesus. What do you do? And she ain't got to be under the bed because it's the NBA, baby. Okay? So anyway, so I don't believe professionally he's hiding food from anybody. Now, if it's personal, you just told me that he got a lot of yes men who want to tell you to make jokes about him because they can't get through to him. You think that he hiding food from yes men? Who he hiding food from? His mama, his daddy? I don't know his family circle. Who the hell you hiding? Dog, I have eaten Costco-sized Cheeto bags, 2-liter Hawaiian punches at my crib, in the room, wherever. I ain't never hid it under no bed. Never.
This is the kind of stuff that was happening.
That was yesterday, talking about Zion Williamson and how far he's come is really how the conversation started. He played in 46 games so far this season. That's the third most he's played in his career. In fact, at one point, he had played in 35 straight games, which was the longest of his career. He's been injury prone and unavailable. We knew that. But the Pelicans took exception to our discussion and posted this for Stephen A. on social media.
Well, I wouldn't frame it as took exception. I would say they just returned the energy. They returned the fire. Let's see it. Her hair fresh, too, always.
This man was a bona fide scrub. He can't play. No disrespect whatsoever, but I'm sorry to tell everybody the truth. The man cannot play the game of basketball. He has small hands. He can't catch the ball. He's got bad feet. He can't really move, even though he's mobile. Doesn't really know what he's doing. Doesn't have a post move that he puts to memory that he can do 2 times in a row. He has no game whatsoever. Plays no defense. Doesn't have the heart, the passion, or anything that comes with it.
Okay. Only the faint of heart gonna take this and amp it up. If you ain't like that, like most ballers I know, most dudes that did it, that been in it, You got yours off, I got mine off. All right, I'll see you later, big dog. Not here. Let's go.
Okay, so Stephen A., you saw it. The floor is yours. I'm going to get up out of the way. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Couple of things, ladies and gentlemen, for the New Orleans Pelicans. First of all, I want to say nothing about what I'm about to say is really directed at the players.
So that means players, you're Duck. You're first. Let him do it. I know where we're going, but let's go.
Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey, Zion Williamson. It's got nothing to do with y'all. It certainly has nothing to do with the great Joe Dumars. The only good thing they've done in recent memory, as far as I'm concerned, was hiring that man. Whatever the media department is, social media department, this is directed at y'all. First of all,
give them a raise. Goodness. First of all, you can't mess with these social media accounts no more. Y'all remember, what was it, five years ago? They just said, we hiring these young dudes, these young girls. We hiring the ones that's out there that are active because they go get it. Remember at first you were like, I can't believe that brand just put out that post. Like it's a little dicey, a little racy. And then all of a sudden they got attention. Just like a bad pitch, a bad first pitch gets attention. A good first pitch is like, all right, Stephen A. Smith was at Yankee Stadium. Who cares? But if he throws it all into the crowd, oh, my God, look, we're still showing the clip. So that's what happened with social media accounts. Like the Chargers have a great one. Like they just be going at it. You can't mess with them dudes. All you can do is give them a raise.
Get your facts straight. 1.5 points, Winston-Salem State. It was actually less than that. I cracked my kneecap in half. I never played, okay? But I got a basketball scholarship.
How, Sway? I don't know about y'all scholarships, but last time I checked, if you never played for the sport that they gave you a scholarship in, somehow, some way, they start saying, can we get that scholarship back? You saying they never did that? Jason Whitlock, line one.
That paid for my education. I'll go back to that later. When we sit up there and we talk about these old videos and they try to troll me, you know, I mean, you didn't see me hanging with Straight Shooter?
His name ain't Straight Shooter. I had to stop you right here because I know you're probably going to correct yourself, but too late. Name ain't Straight Shooter. It's the homie. Second of all, no one saw you with Straight Shooter because there's nobody named Straight Shooter that we talking about right now. But also, oh, man, you mad that they put up old videos of you, but you ain't the same dude that just put up old information about Zion? Ain't this information old? Like, we talking about him being injured and all this stuff. Like, that's a record. That means it's older. Interesting.
I mean, the lethal shooter himself. Did you show what I was doing when I shot the basketball? Then you gonna just bring up an air ball, a bunch of air balls, by the way, that I shot with James Harden years ago in a shirt and tie, instead of pointing out, all the jump shots that I've made in recent memory.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm doing this because it's newsworthy. And Stephen A. Smith, I don't care what, as critical as I could be and as much love as I give him, he is the big dog in this. He's one of. So I got to always give him love. But he said, you ain't going to highlight the fact that I was making some jump shots on air? Stephen A., remember that video? Who was it? Beat it up in the comments. Help me. Stephen A. was mad at somebody. He put on a 3 or 5 minute low light video of that guy. Remember that? Who was that guy? Point being, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If you could do that, why can't somebody else do that to you?
We can forget that as well. Because you know what? I'm 58 years old, and I'm not trying to play, but I know what I can do. Here's the thing that really, really annoys me about the Pelicans. We heighten our level of sensitivity because I pointed out something about the star on your team and the franchise. And you want to use that as an opportunity to get at me. Very, very bad mistake on your part because as a franchise, you don't have the credentials.
Oh, that's not fair. Goalposts have been moved. I don't know how you could do it because you ever shake a goalpost? It move a little, but it ain't going nowhere. It takes a lot of people. It takes a lot to move a goalpost. We just did it. Okay, so the problem with what he said about Zion wasn't he was just talking about him on the court and him missing games and why he's missing games and maybe his weight has contributed into it. No, that's all good. That's all proper fodder. Like, let's talk about it. What's wrong with this dude? Why he stays hurt? Oh, but this year he's actually playing well and he's not as injured. We're going to talk through all that. The thing is, when you start saying rumors, you literally said, we were hearing rumors. You can't, Stephen A., stop. Okay, fine, you want to go there. Then you said people in the organization. It's true. Then you said people closer to him than the people in the organization. You talk about his family and friends. Then You came up with a story, whether it's real or not, that the dude is hiding food under his bed. Then, are we personal yet? Then you also said this is the same dude that has an addiction. I'm going to say it again. An addiction, which you know damn well he doesn't, because if he does, you know how irresponsible you look talking about somebody who's an addict. So you kind of caught up in your own web and then going to try to blame them. But let's see how you wiggle your way out of it. Let's see.
You just don't.
They got me.